right, for this snip, I'd like to talk about how to pad zeros to a number in PowerShell. To start off, I'm going to go ahead and assign a variable, just the integer number 1. Now, to simply add zeros or concatenate zeros, I could do something like this, which is just string formatting, where I'm simply just appending various characters to a number. But this usually doesn't work out because most of the time, I don't know how many characters that particular number is. I need to pad them, not to concatenate. So what do I mean by pad? Well, I'd like to talk about a date number. So in a calendar, you can represent the month of January by 1, February by 2, March by 3, and then you can also have month numbers of 10, 11, or 12. Now, these are not the same length. 1 through 9 has a length of 1, and then 10 through 12 has a length of 2. If I would simply say I want to pad 3 zeros, that means that if I would say pad 3 zeros, it would be 0001 for January, or it would be 00010 for October. I don't want to pad this. When I'm padding zeros to a date, typically I want to do 01, 02, 03, that sort of thing, and then not do anything to 10, 11, or 12. So that's padding zeros. That's what I need to do here. Now, I could cheat a little bit. I guess this approach works by doing an if-then statement of saying if the length is 1, then only pad 2 zeros. If it's 2, just only pad 1 zero, else just let it go. This is better than the first approach here because it has a variable amount of zeros that are added, but it's not very dynamic. You're going to have to say if the length equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on what it's going to be. It's much better to just pad the zeros on there without actually having to worry about the length of the original integer. So to do that, we can use the pad left and the pad right methods. These are methods on the string object. So the pad left and the pad right methods have 2 arguments. The first argument is what is the total length of the string that you want to show, and then what is the character you want to pad. In this case, I want to pad 0. So we'll go ahead and run that, and then notice that it fails because systemint32 does not contain a method called namePadLeft. That's because pad left and pad right are methods on the string object. So to get around that, we have to cast an integer to a string manually here. And I'm doing that here. So when I run this, now you can see that it's 01. It's the length of 2, 0, and 1, and it was padded with a 0. And I could do 2 if I really wanted to, and you can see that it pads a 2 there to the left as well. And the same exact concept happens with pad right. It's just that it's going to pad zeros on the right-hand side of it. So if we started out with the number of 1, it can be 0, 1, or 1, 0. It depends on the pad. Let's say you change the first one here to the length. Let's say I want to do 10. You can see here that it adds 9 zeros to the left. Likewise, if I choose 10 here on the right, it's going to add 9 zeros to the right. So that's how you pad zeros with PowerShell.